People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now.
From coast to coast, it's not just about houses. It's about how people live, work, and dream. These streets hold stories. These homes hold hope. And the people, they're the heartbeat of something bigger. This isn't just real estate. This is the real America. One neighborhood at a time. Welcome to your neighborhood. Welcome to the American dream.
Welcome to another episode of American Dream TV. I'm your host, Cari Torres, and today I'm spending the day eating my way through Sonoma County with one of my local favorite restaurant families, the Starks. They have 8 restaurants, all within about a 12-mile radius, and together they employ over 500 people right here in Sonoma County. We're starting here at Grossman's, which is extra special because all of the bread for the Stark restaurants is made right here. So before we head out to the rest of the lineup, we're kicking things off right here where it all begins at Grossman's. Let's go check it out. We are with the man of the hour, chef and owner, Mark Stark. So what we're gonna do here in our first stop is, Mark, just tell us a little bit about Grossman's.
So Grossman's is a spot that my wife was in love with the idea of doing something, a Jewish deli, and her last name is Gross. We turned it into Grossman's, and here we are.
So there's way more than that, though. This is like where it all starts, the bread. There is 8 restaurants in a 12-mile radius, and it all starts here. All the bread for every single restaurant is made here, and we're gonna go show you guys back in the kitchen a little bit how it all takes place. So now we're back in the bakery with Chef David, and he's the master of, look at all the bread for 8 restaurants starts right here at Grossman. So tell us a little bit about how this all works, how much bread you provide for all the 8 restaurants. Just tell us how it all works.
So at Grossman's Bakery, we produce everything for all of our restaurants. So we produce probably 1,500 to 2,000 pieces of bread a day.
All right, so we are going to have our first meal here at Grossman's, and we're going to have Mark tell us what we're going to eat, and then we're going to get the opinion of, on Instagram, No Chill Mustafa.
So we have the latkes, classic latkes. Then we have pastrami Reuben. Well, why don't you guys get started?
All right, so what do you want to start with?
With the appetizer, it's like a hash brown, like an elevated hash brown, if you think of it that way. In traditional Jewish fashion, they have the applesauce on the side.
All right. I love sweet, and I put the applesauce on it, so I taste the applesauce. But hold on, this is great. It tastes like a hash brown. Now we're gonna go to the second entree.
The Reuben.
Okay, ready?
Right. Cheers.
Cheers. I've had this here like 20 times, so I know it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. It looks to me,
it looks amazing.
It looks like a ravioli.
You like something salty, like bacon? That sauce is like yum. So we're done with our first stop now. Now we're gonna go check out our second stop. We're gonna go to their second restaurant, just a couple minutes away, Augie's French. So now tell us what's going on here with all the magic.
Well, let's start with some of the happy hour stuff.
Okay.
Here's an easy one, pigs in a blanket. And then we have some gougieres or little cheese puffs. And then we have French onion dip. We have a beautiful French omelet with Boursin cheese, and this is my favorite of the month. This is our version of a cassoulet. All right, get in there.
Let's go. Okay, we're doing the cheese omelet. So it's very it's a creamy cheese. It's like a different texture. It's not like your traditional omelet that you would get if you go to say your American diner.
Yeah.
This is very creamy and fresh. It's so different than a regular omelet. It's delicious.
So this is a cassoulet with duck sausage.
That is delicious. So the last thing we're doing is one of my favorite happy hour items. It's just like chips and dip. Nothing better than a homemade potato chip.
Wow. No, so the
Okay, our third stop here at Bird in the Bottle. Mark, just tell us the inspiration behind this all.
Absolutely. So the town I grew up in southern Maryland, there was a little place called The Roost, and they were famous for their chicken. I just wanted to replicate a house that was sort of like a tavern like that, a watering hole for all the locals, and we just put our little touch on it, which was a little bit of Asian influence.
Today really highlights what makes a Stark's restaurant so special. This group truly represents the best of Sonoma County dining. This is about more than great food. It's about community and creating places people genuinely love to gather. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, and I'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Hi, and welcome to The American Dream. I'm your San Francisco Bay Area host, Tomas Trenda, and today we're in the city of Oakland at a massive celebration for Alyssa Liu, who just returned home and won 2 Olympic gold medals in figure skating. And right here is where it all began, at the Oakland Ice Center. She began skating here when she was just 5 years old and continued training here for most of her career. At age 13, Alyssa became the youngest women's figure skating champion in U.S. history. At this year's Olympics, she gave the U.S. its first women's figure skating gold medal in 24 years. And right across the street from the Oakland Ice Center is the Oakland School for the Arts, where Alyssa was a student training in academics and dance. She'd take dance classes here and then walk just across the street and put those dance skills on ice. Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee has organized a press conference with Alyssa here at City Hall and invited us to participate.
This is such a great place, and I'm so lucky to grow up here and still live here today.
We're here at the Alyssa Liu celebration in downtown Oakland, and Alyssa's success and fame has had a big impact on this community. So let's go talk to some people and find out how they feel about that. Hey, we're here with
Stephen
and Karen.
And I hear both of you are immigrants from China, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, we are from Hong Kong. Yes.
From Hong Kong. Great. I know Alyssa grew up as the daughter of a Chinese immigrant family here in the Bay Area. So I'm wondering how it feels to you to see such a wonderful success story from the daughter of an immigrant Chinese family.
Well, we are very proud and also supportive because we are first generation, and then we also have children, second generation, trying to be successful too. And we see that this is the American dream actualized.
Yeah, I think it is a very, very important event because it celebrates the success of immigrants in America. We come to America because we think there's a lot of opportunity here. and Alyssa have actually made it work. And I think it's laid down a very good example for other immigrants, especially young people. If they work hard, if they have a passion in what they do, they can also be very successful.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Hi, we're here with Cora. And Cora, I'd like to ask you, why are you here?
Because I wanted to see Alyssa Lou, and it's been a great time here, and it's really fun.
We're here with Abayomi, who is a student at the Oakland School of the Arts, where Alyssa went to school. Can you tell me about what kind of impact her success and fame has had on the school?
Her success has just been she inspires all of us. We're all inspired by her and her little signature about being like, just you only get one chance. And it was so inspiring, especially for all of us artists out here in Oakland. It's amazing.
I hear that you're also on American Idol. Is that true?
Yes, that is. I am a semi-finalist in the top 20 on American Idol. Woo-hoo!
Oakland School of the Arts. Yeah.
I want to thank y'all so much for showing up and showing out. This is crazy. I could not be more proud to represent Oakland out on the big stage at Olympics. And I want to thank y'all for the support and the love. I feel it. So thank you guys.
Thank you for joining me here at Oakland's homecoming celebration for our hometown heroine, Alyssa Lou. I'm your Bay Area host, Tomaj Trenda. See you in my next episode.
There's something special about the way people live here in El Dorado Hills. It's not about the houses, it's about the community. Places like this, they don't happen by accident. They're built by people who care about the community, about connection, about how people feel when they walk in the door. I'm Mellifrater Conjali with the American Dream, and today we're stepping inside Milestone Restaurant that is one of those places and meeting with the people who founded it. What's the origin story behind Milestone Restaurant?
We had both traveled around the country and sometimes the world doing restaurants and things like that. And this was kind of my chance to move home or to someplace that I was very familiar with and see if I could do it for myself. And so it was very much a milestone for me. That was when I called her. We had worked together in the past and said, hey, do you want to come do this with me? And she moved across the country, and we're really happy that we just kind of continue to become more enriched in the community.
You make a distinction between the restaurant industry and hospitality. What exactly do you mean by that?
It's really a difference in welcoming and feel. The entirety of what we do is unscripted and just true gratitude. You're not just there for dinner, you're there to relax and enjoy, and then we get to do that with you.
Your mission statement is to build community through hospitality. Tell me what that means.
Milestone really wanted to come about to be this restaurant that can go after more of a feeling than this overall kind of branching of what restaurants have been for so long. You know, and that's something that we strive so hard to move away from and really put this big touch on how you feel, throughout that entire experience.
On any given Friday night, if you walk through here, it feels like home.
I understand you have something called Sunday Fun Day that is benefiting the community. Tell us a little more about that.
We pick a local nonprofit and show our community who these lesser known small nonprofits might be.
So it's just a way of bringing people together, creating stronger relationships, and bringing something to the forefront that not everybody else in the community may be aware of. You opened your second restaurant, the Mom and Pop Chicken Shop, and then you opened a third. Native and Nomad feels very intentional. What inspired this concept?
We felt that our community just needed its own spot to be entirely gluten-free. We decided to build a menu and a restaurant around that.
Being probably the smallest restaurant in El Dorado Hills, we have the luxury of being able to make really unique, complicated cocktails because we have the luxury of time to make them. Here, we get to be a bit more bespoke.
Native and Nomad is truly a special place, but we have to go over to the Mom and Pop Chicken Shop because I am dying to try some of your fried chicken. This is a completely different concept than Milestone or Native and Nomad. Where did this idea come from?
Just a completely different vibe again, and it was born out of the government shutdowns from COVID. It was a chance for us to do something fun for the community so they could have fun.
It has been so great visiting all three of your fabulous restaurants that make our community so special. I think it's time to try some of this food. Oh my gosh, that is fabulous. Yesterday, we were experiencing the places that create that El Dorado Hills lifestyle. Now today, we're going to experience what that lifestyle is truly like. Welcome to 2129 Outrigger Drive at the edge of Folsom Lake. This is where the El Dorado Hills lifestyle comes together in a truly special way. Designed to capture the views from every angle, this home blends indoor and outdoor living effortlessly. Spaces that open up, natural light that pours in, and a layout that's built for both everyday living and unforgettable entertaining. From the infinity edge pool overlooking the lake to multiple outdoor gathering spaces, every detail here is centered on how you experience the home. It's a home that reflects everything we've seen today: connection, community, and a lifestyle that extends far beyond the walls themselves. Because here in El Dorado Hills, it's never about where you live, it's about how you live. For more on Sacramento Valley lifestyles and places people love to call home, I'm Mela Frater-Congeli, and this is the American Dream. Until next time.
What's going on, everybody? This is Ishmael, your host for ADTV, and I have a gym for you, especially if you like Italian food. One fun fact about this place too, they make their own wine, and guess what? It's served here. You gotta come check it out. So I'm here with...
I'm Kiara Dama, one of the owners here.
Nice, nice. And so at Adamos, what are you guys known for?
Fresh made pasta, the wine that we import from Italy that we make ourselves. And
nice. And then how long have you guys been established here?
I only know it's May 2014 because that's when we marked the concrete outside.
Really?
Yeah, so it's going to be 12 years this summer.
So let me ask you, what made you guys want to open up an Italian spot?
My dad just really got into making pasta using his mom's recipe.
Okay.
And then this space came available. Everybody told us not to do it, and we said we're gonna do it. It took a while, but I've definitely just have a love for doing this. And
nice. And did you guys ever own like a restaurant prior to this, or this was like a whole new frontier?
No, we're definitely those people you see on TV who have no knowledge of anything and just jump right into it.
I gotta say, this is like one of my favorite spots because I don't really find too many good Italian spots anymore. Like, you know, so what is one of your favorite like dishes out here?
I like making them all. The ravioli is a lot of fun to make.
Really? What do people mostly gravitate towards when they come here then?
Probably the bolognese.
The bolognese?
And polenta. The carbonara is really fun to make. People like our gnocchi. They say it's pretty pillowy and not really dense. That's pretty good.
So is there anything else that you do besides just serving food here?
Yeah, we've done like some small caterings or like big pickups, but one of the most Fun things we get to do is like wine tastings, and also pasta classes are really popular here.
Oh, wow.
So Saturday mornings for like 3 hours, you come in, we have this table set up with the aprons and some appetizers, and then right behind you, we bring out our pasta table, and we'll have people come up and make pasta the way that we make it. So we don't use a KitchenAid like we do in the back of the kitchen. You have to just use a fork, and you're gonna get your hands nice and floury and wet, but then all the pasta that you make, that's your lunch. It's fun. We do trivia throughout it.
I could see that being a fun date night, friends group, whatever.
It's a fun date night. It's a fun time to spend with family you haven't seen in a while, or just with a group of friends.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for telling me everything like that. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Now we're here interviewing the main event right now, the main man, John Adamos right here. And John, I just gotta say, one of the nicest guys I ever met. I sat down here a couple of times and you offered to bring me in on Sunday for a tasting. You didn't even know me. Anyways, I just want to give that introduction. But John, tell me a little bit more about what you guys have going on at Adamos. And I heard you're so excited to tell us about your wine. So yes, I would love to hear more.
I mean, it's a family-owned operation, and my daughter is really the brains behind this, and comes up with the menu, which we change every season. So it's a very seasonal, fresh menu. But one of the things we're particularly proud of are the wines that we serve, and the ones that we have out here are the 4 wines that come from our own family vineyard in Tuscany.
Wow.
So we have our own vineyard in Italy, and we also bring over wines from other vineyards in Italy, because all the wines served at our restaurant are Italian wines.
Wow.
We also have Italian beers. We even have an Italian cola.
Really?
Yes. So the only restaurant in town that has all Italian wines, Italian beers, and Italian cola.
Very nice. Out of all of these 4 that you have going on, what's your go-to?
Well, that's a tough call. It's like when people say, what's special tonight? I say everything on the menu is special.
Yeah. So hearing a little bit from your daughter over there, she told me that you got your recipes from your mother?
Mostly from my parents.
Okay.
Mostly from my parents. Although I will say that my daughter goes out and tries to expand the menu by coming up with unusual dishes that you're not going to find elsewhere.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit more, like why did you want to open up a restaurant?
I had always had the idea of having a restaurant because my mom's family had a pasta and pizza place.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated by the idea. I had no idea how much work was involved. Yes, it's a very, I was talking to someone today, 100% of my satisfaction comes from working here.
Oh, wow. For a first timer coming in here, what do you recommend them on your menu or anything?
Well, usually people don't come in by themselves, so they come in as a group. I always recommend they get different things so they can try it out among themselves. The bolognese is the most popular dish here. It's really a close second between the carbonara, the ravioli, the gnocchi, the salmon which is fabulous, and all the pastas, as you know, are made fresh daily. That's what I say, with everything on the menu special, okay?
I love it, I love it. So, well, John, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So I just got done interviewing the father and daughter of Adamos, this Italian restaurant in Sacramento, which makes you feel like you're eating at an Italian family home. So for more hidden gems like this, stay tuned for my next episode.
San Francisco is always evolving, but what people love about this city is the mix of old charm with the new. Hi, I'm Zara Robotham, and this is James Robotham. Here are your hosts with the American Dream Selling San Francisco. And today we're gonna give you a quick tour of San Francisco's iconic old locations and show you some of the new places. Right now, we're outside the Ferry Building, which was built in 1898 and acted as the gateway to San Francisco.
Hey, we're gonna show you the Parachute Bakery and Arcite Restaurant, because every great city's food scene is to be experienced.
Thanks for joining us. Arcite is a large format California restaurant utilizing a lot of products and proteins from the San Francisco Bay Area. We also have a Vinasserie bakery led by Chef Nasir. which is very, very hyper seasonal. I think we've changed the menu 6 times over the past 8 months. Yeah, we kind of coexist together here in the Ferry Building in San Francisco.
So this is our current new menu, more of a lot of spring items coming on. To start off with my current favorite, that's the strawberries and cream. My second favorite, or I think you loved it the most, was this Reuben pastrami croissant. The other current firm favorite of the crowd is the clam chowder croissant bowl. This one's been around for a couple months now, but if I had to point out what we sell the most, or every day that we sell out first, this is the one. Wow. It's a yuzu and blood orange Danish. It's literally a cake built inside a croissant pastry. So this was a course at Sorrel 4 years ago, everything bagel queen Aman. We used to serve this with caviar.
We have a lounge here that we actually call Barquette, which has a little happy hour menu from 3 to 5, and then little bites throughout the night, as well as lunch. And then a 14-person full bar with about 9 specialty cocktails and a whole list of non-alcoholic as well. Some more waiting room or lounge right here. And then we open it up to around 320 seats in the whole space. Big Heston range right here. We have a massive wood fire hearth that we light up around 4 p.m. every single day.
This is our lamination machine. This is how we make our croissants.
And then outside, we have a patio that sits about 65 people. Beautiful views of the Bay Bridge, as well as just right up the street from the farmer's market here.
Cheers.
Wow. Cheers. Here we go. Scallion cream cheese mousse.
I wouldn't even think I would like it, but it is so amazing. Oh my God, guys. This is insane. I'm obsessed with that. That is so good.
And here we are on one of the most iconic streets in San Francisco, possibly even the world, Lombard Street, where there's 8 hairpin turns. And we're about to show you a chance to buy an iconic property that will bridge the old world with the new, and you can develop not only a house, but a landmark. This is a fully entitled project where you can build around 8,000 square feet of a house plus an ADU. And if you do it according to the plans, you can build a pool right in here. But what you really want to see are the views, and I'll let James show you those.
Can you imagine entertaining in this massive roof deck? Behind me, you've got Alcatraz, the Bay Bridge, Coit Tower, and downtown San Francisco.
But wait. We've got more to show you. Let's go see it.
The city is always evolving, and right here at the base of Twin Peaks is an opportunity to shape its future in a meaningful way.
What we're looking at here is 4 vacant parcels of land rezoned for a potential of 80 units. This is your chance to shape San Francisco into a community of how people live today.
San Francisco isn't just a place, it's a city that's constantly being reimagined. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to show you more.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American dream.